National Training and Development Curriculum for Foster and Adoptive Parents. Reunification, the Primary Permanency Planning Goal. Shana's story. Parent mentor supports Native families in Minneapolis. Casey Family Programs, www.casey.org. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Shana King, birth mother, award winner.
My story, I think, is very healing, and I think that people can heal from it, and I think that that's an important thing to have, to know that people can come out of this, because you see so many people who don't, or you have so many family members who don't. To see somebody that actually does come out and hear where they've been and what they've gone through is very powerful. I've had this moment where I was holding this baby, my client's baby, and looking at his eyes and just seeing this is why I'm doing this. This mom is with her baby now, and she had gone in and I got to hold her child, and seeing, the mom's loves and the reunification is awesome.
Shana speaks with a social worker.
Getting her, hopefully a meeting with her counselor and you, and just,
There are a lot of good social workers and attorneys and guardian ad litems that work in ICWA that can understand what a family goes through and understands generational trauma. But there are the people who, maybe have just graduated from college who don't understand that this is not just this one person. It's probably their parents and probably their grandparents, that have gone through pretty much similar things.
Shana leads a child to the open door of a minivan and speaks with the driver.
He got you something.
There's not one thing that is a task that I do. I do a range of things. I think the one thing that I do is show up to court, give the rides to court, making sure people follow through with their case plan. But just following through with their case plan is easy, but sometimes you just need that, hey, you can totally do this. I think it's really hard to look at moms who lose the rights to their kids as people who know their kids. I think that since you lose your kids, or you have an addiction, or you have a past that's not the best, that people don't understand that you still know your children. Finding culturally appropriate treatment for clients. We have a lot of urban natives, but we have a lot of people who travel back and forth and are very involved in their culture, and understanding that, I think, is very important, because if you don't understand it, I think that people would tend to leave or walk out. Our culture is fading, and if we don't keep and strive to keep our families together, we could lose that. You can't just say, okay, you did your case plan, you can have your kids back. You have to also work towards healing them. For me, I'm a child who grew up in a foster home, and then I turned around and had my kids in foster care. When my case opened, I had OD'd in a public bathroom with my son. He didn't deserve that. What if he coughed and aspirated and, anything could have happened at that point in time. So I'm very fortunate that I got another chance to raise my kids. When I was reunified with my daughter, 1, she didn't trust me. 2, she was mad. And there gets to a point as a parent, you have to be like, okay, I can't apologize anymore, but what I can do is be the best mom to you that I can be now. I used to look out and think, what is it like to be normal when I would be withdrawing? I can't even, what are those? They're not even worried about, anything. I didn't know what that felt like. And I think the fact that every day I can just wake up in my own place, and me and my daughter go to lunch often, and I can have my son here, take care of him, is the best feeling ever. And I don't think that feeling will ever go away, or that I'll ever take that for granted. A lot of my clients are like, thank you. A lot of the stories or the things they go through, I've experienced myself. And, to show them that it's possible to make it out of hell is, I think, really important. And to have somebody that said, you know what, I didn't have that happen, but this is what happened to me. And I think that gives some hope.
Honoring those committed to improving child welfare. Casey Excellence for Children Awards, CECA. Casey Family Programs.